Hello, my friends. It is Monday, which means it is Energize to Rise Day. And today we are talking about motivation energy. Now, it is the time of the year when you're hearing all the mixed messages around end the year strong and figure out what your goals are for 2025 and chill and relax during the holidays. So there's a lot of things to juggle amidst this time of year, because personally and professionally, there are a lot of things going on. So what we want to do today is really get you clear on how do you want to end your year and how do you want to stay motivated to align with that, whether it's week by week, whether it's a full picture of over the next couple of weeks, whether it's what 2025 holds for you with your vision. But we really want to start thinking about how are you engaging with your energy and goals so that you're aligning and making decisions based on that, not what the outside world or what other people are telling you they think you should do. So for those of you that are new here, welcome. I'm Kristen Brown, and this is Energize to Rise. We meet every single Monday, sometimes Tuesday if I'm traveling for work, around noon, again, depending on my speaking schedule. And we talk about your 7 energies and how your priority for the week can be driven by your different energies. And every single week, I'll give you a little moment to identify what's the one thing you want to get done by the end of the week. And then you will get an energy hack from me based on the 7 energies to help you move that priority and your life and work in general forward. This week, as I mentioned, we're talking about motivation energy. And motivation energy, when you look at the grand scheme of the 7 energies, this is the flow formula. These are the 7 energies. It starts with vision, knowing what you want. Strategy is the plan. Communication is telling the world about it. Relationship energy is having the right people around you to make it happen. Confidence energy is knowing that you have all the superpower skills, talents, and abilities to make the vision and the plan real. Creativity energy is having fun in the process and having that pressure valve that you can release when all of the rest of life and work get busy and crazy. And then motivation energy is ensuring that you can stay sustainably engaged with your vision and plan, because we all know that there have been times in our lives where we've had the best of intentions for making something happen, getting something done, a goal that we've really wanted to accomplish. But for some reason, no matter what we do, we cannot keep our motivation high and engaged and turned on to make it happen. So motivation really is the driver of all of those other things that you have to have aligned as well. So this week, when we're thinking about motivation, I want you to think about, where are you at in your work and life? Because I wanted to just throw out a couple of ways that you can know from my forthcoming book, The 7 Energies of Leadership. This is not the cover, but it's a placeholder cover just for me to kind of get a feel of the layout of the book. How do you know if your motivation energy is blocked, neutral, or flowing? Well, here are a few ways to know. Do you experience a lot of fear or a lot of anxiety? Because motivation can't get turned on if you feel unsafe, if you feel scared, if you feel worried, or if you feel nervous, because you're going to want to hunker down and stay safe in where the spot you're at. And it's going to be hard for you to get motivated to try new paths. So if you experience a lot of fear and anxiety, your motivation energy might be blocked. Do you have any physical symptoms, lower back pain, weight issues, anything health-wise that's happening can also indicate that can cause a feeling of not feeling safe in your own body, which actually will impact motivation as well. How about financial issues? Financial issues are another thing that can push you into a state of fear of not feeling safe where you're at, which will hijack your motivation energy. And feeling disconnected. If you feel disconnected from the world around you, from your relationships, from your purpose or higher vision, sometimes we just really need to get back on track, rooted and grounded back into what our purpose is, and that will help turn motivation energy back on. And those are just a couple of ways that you can find out if your motivation energy is blocked. You can also take the 7 energies assessment. You can find that right on my website, KristenBrownPresents.com. Right at the top, there's a big, huge bar that says, take the free 7 energies assessment. You can take it there, have your whole team take it. It's free, and it's a really great way to know which of the 7 energies that I shared before, or if your motivation energy that we're talking about this week are blocked, neutral, or flowing. It's a really good resource, really good tool for you and your team. So let's dive in. Now, we're going to talk about motivation energy, but first we need to identify what is your number 1 priority this week. What do you want to get done by Friday? Because like I said, it's a crazy busy week. For many of us, it's our last week before we're off for a little while for the holidays. So what do you want to get done by Friday? It can be a personal thing. It can be a professional thing. Now, with that in mind, I want you to write it down because that gives you a different visual anchor and a mental anchor to think about it. and to write it down and see it. Sensory wise, you want to have goals in multiple places. So I want you to write it down quick. And then I want you to really think long and hard. How do you want your year to feel as it ends? And what do you need? Because you may have a to-do list a mile long at work. And so you're like, I got a million priorities that I need to do this week. But if you are super burnt out, super stressed, overloaded, a million things to do, adding one more thing is going to actually sabotage you. It's going to shut down your motivation because you're going to get paralyzed. The fight or flight response is going to turn on, and that's actually not going to serve you. So would you be better served by saying, hey, what has to be done this year? What can I move into 2025? Do I need to rest, reflect, relax, spend time with people I love, spend time alone over these last couple of weeks of the year and this week leading up into the holidays? So really be honest with yourself. Where are you mentally? What do you need mentally? Physically, how's your body feeling? Health, your energy, physical energy levels. What emotionally? Holidays can be hard for some people. Sometimes people are going through hard times, financial stuff, relationship stuff. That can really impact what you need this time of year. How about when you think about spiritually and how your connection to your higher purpose is, or to your higher power, whatever you believe in? What do you need there? Do you need a little time to focus, meditate, visualize, create a vision board, work on your goals, go to church if that's your thing? Whatever it is, to reconnect with that. What do you really truly think you need if you step outside of the expectations of this time of year? Do you need to end your year hard, or do you need to end your year soft? And be honest with yourself, because that will set you up for success with anything you do still need to accomplish for this year, while also ensuring that when you go into next year, you're going to be in that right alignment, that right vibe. You're going to get your body, your mind, and your spirit into the place where it needs to be to create that transition to the new year in a much more positive and motivated way. So what's your priority? Does it align with what your body, your mind, and your spirit need? And how can you actually set yourself up for success by deciding, am I going to end this year hard, or am I going to end this year soft? So ask yourself that. Am I ending the year hard or soft? Because that will also help you determine what other goals, what things you want to get done for this year, who you want to spend your time with, and what decisions you want to make over the next couple of weeks to make sure that you're aligned with what you need. Because you are the magic. You are the power that creates anything that you want. But unless you're taking care of you, both internally and externally, body, mind, spirit, you're not going to be able to make those right decisions. So let's think about that. And as I leave you this week, we'll see you next week still, but know that you still have a couple of weeks of the year to really get yourself into alignment. Go take that 7 Energies assessment so you can see where you're at, what you might need for these next couple of weeks. And please reach out if you need anything. Kristen at KristenBrownPresents.com. See you next week. Get out there and energize to rise.